little bit of the battle for who's going to be one of the best Brazilian teams. I mean, this has been extended with some of these teams over the past 2 years, never really being able to establish themselves as the best. A good chance here to get some points of pride within the region. NQZ is going to put a stop to the progression of Sadzin, but here's the rest of the play. Up short and out halls.
Yeah, we got NQZ and Lato going blow for blow, but it's Davideus, the side of the site. Oh, the triple run is getting away with one. That Dumao takes a long time to finish his meal. And that leaves Lato in a 1v3. That smoke will actually allow him a 1v1 fight against NQZ. He just loses it. And paiN bringing the energy after a pistol round victory.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
He was great for paiN. So for me, that swap has given this team a different dynamic that they haven't had for a long time.
Yeah, breathing new life into paiN Gaming. And for Legacy, off the back of a win in Shanghai just last week, a huge step. First trophy for this organization. Snow going to be playing committed down. Banana gets traded out by Nissim. Now Nissim has been a player that I think he was a big reason as to why Legacy were able to win their competition in the last tournament. Well, he's been a little bit quiet coming into Bucharest. Would love to see him start stepping up in the playoffs.
Oh, look how much pressure they've applied to allow Lux to have this kind of a lurk, this kind of a presence in CT spawn.
DGT going to be backtracking as Lux is Tech 9. We're going to win the fight against the M4. Just can't do it. Did have the chances and got a lot of damage off.
Yeah, and that tells paiN exactly what's coming, right? You know they're lining up outside the B bomb site after that, so drop another defensive smoke. You see nobody's home. So going to warn the defenders over at the A bomb site, Davideus and DGT. Hey, chill. They might be coming back to you guys. 35 seconds on the clock. No utility for the attack.
Yeah, it's going to take some misses from paiN Gaming as well here in the final 25 seconds. The setup is quite strong. DGT's low, so he could be a problem.
Well, the biggest problem is if he misses his initial shot, there's nowhere to fall back into. You kind of are standing and fighting with low HP. You do have your teammate who can turn and help out, but that'll take his gaze away from short.
Oh, he did look away. And then the player up on top of the box is Davideus, just not in a position to get a multi-kill. So he's taken out, bomb site taken, Legacy putting the plant down, and paiN Gaming have got to go for a retake. They don't have any utility for it. They have just picked up a kit.
Yeah, I don't like the way that setup actually ended up playing out. I don't think that it felt like it could have been way stronger. That one glance away from the players supposed to be watching about the wrap. That's painful. So
yeah.
Now a huge advantage over, and there's one kit on NQZ.
He had time to set up as well. Plenty of time. NQZ creeping up through short. Again, he's the man with the kit. They've got to get a move on quite quickly here. Legacy have sunk their teeth deep into the post plant. Nissim out from the apartments, catches NQZ leaping into the bomb site. Nissim steps up with a 4K, just as I was calling him out at the start of this round, saying I want to see Nissim get involved in the playoffs.
Taking that risk that if you win this round, you all of a sudden are rich as hell with free upgrades. And if you lose, you have the money to replenish a buy. Smoke broken open, Snow goes down for free. Good find early on.
Yeah, commitment now for Legacy. Steamrolling towards Big Uzara. He's only got the FAMAS. Can he slow him down? No. Dumao destroys them and moves into the site. Nato follow up, and Legacy have B. It's got to be a save here for paiN.
Yeah, not going to be a slow round when you get that kind of a kill on Snow and you pick up the pace and find the second one essentially without any real work being put in. So another round, paiN's just going to have to back off and save. That's tons of rounds. It feels, I mean, tons of rounds relative to the 5 that have been played now.
He could cause a couple of problems if he can find some extra kills here at the end. I mean, very likely the player to go down is Davideus. He's going to hide on the balcony. Sadzin goes to the arches. It's an extra kill here on DGT. So one extra taken away right at the end there.
Now he's getting the call, but does he feel comfortable enough to rotate to the B bomb site?
This is going to come through this. Dumao again up first through the fire though. Snow is going to have no problem in melting Dumao away. As Big as Zera's turn as he goes out into the open, and Lux this time trading out. So a 3v3, look at the amount of damage done to these players. It's easy for DGT to commit one as he goes straight through that smoke with bullets. It's now Lato putting the bomb down behind the fountain.
Bomb plant and any extra kills are going to be huge for the T side.
Yeah, but can they win this? That's the question. Doesn't look likely now with Lato falling. It's on Nissim, 20 HP. Let's see what extra damage he can get out on the way here.
There's no play to make for Nissim.
Once they get the info, it's going to be a kill on towards Nissim. Doesn't get an extra kill. Legacy get the bomb plant. They get 2 kills, but finally paiN with some stopping power at least.
It's a great idea. Bummer that you missed out on the opportunity, but it's also opened up Lux, who's like, okay, well, now it's my turn to shift forward. They actually have a further step than this paiN defense expects, but a good peek from Davideus traded off. 2 players rap side. Big Uzera is going to try and hustle into the bomb site, but the A bomb site's in trouble.
Oh, looked like DGT might have got caught moving, but Big Uzera has committed towards default. Sees the barrel, but he's been spotted as well. Lato carves out Big Uzera from the defenses, and the site has been taken. And with that Moto smoke still up, it gives Legacy all the time in the world to put the bomb down and get into good post-plant positions.
Yeah, 2 players, including the AWP, entrenched in pit. And they will have eyes on this retake and eyes on this flank where Snow is coming. Now, there's 2 Molotovs to utilize, so it's not going to be so easy. Sadzin with no defensive smoke should get forced out of this position.
Yep, off the left side he goes now, waiting for that balcony peek. Hasn't come through. Molotov's going to force Sadzin to change his position. Now, Nissim and Sadzin are doubled up in the mini pit. Nissim can keep his head down. Sadzin can act as the only player that's here and allow Nissim some impact later into the round. Sadzin still around, still kicking, but missing shots, so it's on Nissim now to deliver because he's alone in Snow. How does he get both?
Oh,
that is so ridiculous, but the time is so close and just about 0.2 seconds left on that defuse. A little bit inconsistent as an AWPer. He's been having a good event, but yeah, that's a round that really falls to him. It's Doom out, going up towards top banana. Big Uzera around the side of the car. It's going to be an opener from the Brazilian in-game leader as Doom out is dead first.
He's hoping for that boost. He's got it. Good spam, misses the shot off the mark. An advantage held by the paiN Gaming defense, but Big Uzera brought low NQZ at about half HP. And Legacy's quickly going to wheel themselves back towards the A bomb site. Smoke for left mid. They want to hit this quick.
Yeah, Davideus just moved forward under the porch. Was that smoke is still up? It doesn't allow this crossfire, but certainly a lot of impact with 1 kill through the smoke. Nissim realizes there's a gap. He gets forward. Oh, a second as well from Nissim. This one to the head of DGT. And a missed shot from NQZ Sniper this time. Both Brazilian AWPers failing to connect shots.
Damn. Legacy just picked up the pace. As soon as they saw that opportunity, it's a very convincing hit. There was no second guessing. Once Lux said the A-bomb site's the target, they've cracked in and paiN yet again. Legacy has picked up the pace on wrapping around. They've beat Snow's rotation back to the bomb site.
Snow and DGT holding on for paiN. Couple of important kills, but Lux, oh, again, it's Nissim.
Dude, he's a monster.
Those are the impact frags coming out from Nissim again. Out of the balcony, 9 and 3 right now in Inferno. He is carving up paiN Gaming.
And you're going to save again with these 2 weapons. The AWP has no interest in coming over and trying to retake the bomb site, and without him, there's no point for Big Uzera to check it. So this defensive paiN is getting beat so efficiently at the point of contact. He's like, I actually don't get a chance to have impact in most of these rounds.
And honestly, when he has had those moments to make the difference, he has had a couple of missed shots as well. Frustrating, I'm sure. Alright, no one has gone down in banana, but it could happen here for Big Uzera. He gets naded. Over the top is Doomao, and Big Uzera holds on.
Another gift given over. Legacy maybe trying to be too cute around this smoke, and now they've lost a pair, but for paiN, it's just a sigh of relief. Finally, they get to play with the advantage. Finally, they're not getting pulled around the map, unaware of where to head. It's them who can be comfortable and confident in their setup because it's a 5-on-3. Now, Big Uzera and Snow have been tagged down. Low on HP, so 1 clean opening fight, and we know Legacy's going to come right through this.
Yeah, smoke into a spawn utility going to be trickling in, and you've just watched Big Uzera make his way to dark, so it's a strong setup in the bomb site. It should be really tough to break both players open without taking 1 casualty at least. The flashes are good, and Nissim again with an important kill. Big Uzera pinned at dark. They're going to get him, so they don't actually lose a single player on the take of the B bomb site, but 10 seconds left. Lato through the smoke. Once again, the Legacy are back in a better position, and this would be an absolute nightmare. You talked about NQZ feeling like he can't get into the game. Well, now he has to throw himself into the round. His teammate making next contact through banana. Nissim whiffs for what feels like the first time on the map. So it falls onto Lato for a big moment. And NQZ will strike with his 5-7.
Oh.
Nissim's won them a few rounds here, so we won't give him too much, but...
Into the B-bomb site we go yet again. But 2 smokes over towards coffins. 1 not in place in CT spawn just yet.
We've got Snow touching the fire. Not a big fan of that. Drops it behind the smoke, and Legacy have populated the B bomb site. It's going to be a heavy retake scenario to round out this first half.
Yeah, and there's going to actually be a lot of pressure on Legacy because they double smoke towards Coffins. They have no more smoke now, and they have to create the safety for the bomb plant. That's a risk with 15 seconds on the clock, but he gets away with it.
Parkour with a C4, and he's got away over towards Coffins. And we've got a lot of damaged players for paiN Gaming trying to get back in on this retake. Sadzin's cut off Banana. That cannot be an access point right now. You've got to rely on Snow coming back through the Coffins, and he's really trying. But they're paranoid, and then Sadzin, what are you doing? Giving up his life in Banana. That's an opening that allows paiN back into this, and Snow's now moved forward. Lato is still fighting on, Lux beside him, and now it's all on Lux. The 1v2, there's the quick kill on Big Ozera, and QC falls next. And the in-game leader of Lux able to secure it at the end here for Legacy. And I'm all for it. I'm enjoying this Legacy run that we're seeing over the last few weeks.
Legacy's just like overall, just straight up, not even just this run. They're just a fun team to watch. And I think hopefully as they are able to string more of these kinds of runs together, we see them get invited to compete against the big boys, and then we'll see what they really got.
Yeah. Lux really starting to show up as an in-game leader. Frag an in-game leader as well. Nissim on the boost. And good night, Big Ozera. Nissim fall off. Oh my god, he should have fallen up, but he actually got a second headshot somehow. And then Lato and Lux have a combo on the double, but NQZ has some fight left in him.
Yeah, boys, don't give him this. Come on, Dumal, that's a swing that's maybe a bit too much. Lux had gone down inside the bomb site. 2-on-1, there's a minute and 10 seconds to play with.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration perhaps for Dumal. Low kill game for him. He wants to get himself into the fight, but they're going to walk forward. They haven't checked him. They're not looking at him. There's a world in which NQZ can get another one here. They're separated. He's running a bullet, run him down on the reload, and NQZ. Oh, it's going to be so frustrating, heartbreaking, having to take the reload as they run him down.
Yeah, he never wanted to reload because he wanted to make them feel like he left the B bomb site, like there was that window where he could have slid back to Banana and then make them panic a little bit.
All right, let's see if paiN can bounce back with his force buy. It's not a pretty one. You know, you're all on Tech 9, so you didn't get the extra cash flowing. And they're going to start flowing out of the balcony, but Nissim, this is his domain, and it's a 3K. No getting past Nissim in the apartments. And paiN Gaming evicted. 10 rounds for Legacy. No money in the bank for paiN. It's likely to be... Oh my god. All right, nice and easy there for Nissim in the end. He just walks in, knife out.
Yeah.
This is it for paiN. You know, you got to show us something here.
I mean, you got to show yourself something here.
Yeah, true.
Forget about us. You got to show yourselves that you can win around and start coming back into this. There we go. Good, two good openings. Sadzin with the op can try and recover this. Needs to nail it off the rip.
It's still going to be really tough. His teammate rotating in. He's blinded. That should be it, realistically.
Yeah, save.
Save call. Get out of there. Run back to the B-bomb site.
A taste of your own medicine, perhaps.
The save simulator opens up again. Sadzin has a green knife, and he's called it the Booger Blade.
The Booger Blade.
I like that. Let us know what you guys have got. You know, there's a big fire sale on at the moment, Jason. It's a Halloween special.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, you can buy all. I was watching these videos of like the Chinese traders just like.
Yeah, it sucks to have to actually save the round, but 3 players survive. You still get to build up some money, drop some weapons, and they had enough in the bank to help sustain some of this as well. So they're doing okay. Aggressive in the halls again. Flick is not there. NQZ never expected it. Nissim, does he want to fall back? Feels like he can't get away. Well done from Snow. A double kill.
Okay, now this is making me excited about us too. Snow showing something here on the T side, ripping them apart in the apartments. A nice shot though from Sadzin. Keeps this one on the table for Legacy.
And the bomb is so far back that there's time. This smoke is going to fade before it arrives. Another one to replenish. But still plenty of time for the third player to come over, and Legacy is going to feel like they can actually line up to go for this because they're going to be in position to challenge as soon as the bomb is planted.
Yeah, Dumal's worried he's holding that utility, but he's worried he might just get caught by someone running through the smoke. There's the plant coming through. Now the utility goes forward. Snow is now committed to the bomb site. And Legacy going to take their time, putting themselves in position. Those final pieces of utility from paiN being tossed out. Still smokes available, honestly, one flash.
They might, oh, they're going to go for it.
They're going to charge right through into the bomb site. That smoke is up. It's cleared now. Damage done. Snow finished off. DGT with an important kill as time is ticking on. That fuse is running thin, but it's Big Ozera for the clutch. Smoke is up. Sadzin protects the defusal, and it is 12. Legacy up to map point on Inferno. paiN Gaming at breaking point. Well, Sad's in. He's going to wear it short. And there's actually the other AWPer on the other side, NQZ. And that's a very slow peek around the corner there from Sadzin. Shows him a little bit too much. NQZ's happy with that, though.
Yeah, very happy. I don't even think Sadzin saw him on the screen, so NQZ's like, yeah, I've been in that position as an AWPer. That angle kind of sucks. I'll take the kill. Back to the B bomb site we go. Dumao in position. Lado with supportive flashbang set up as soon as contact or noise is made.
Yeah, this is that combo I was talking about. The Dumao Lato B bomb site defensive squad.
Yeah, but the timing's got to be perfect.
Oh my god, the flash ain't perfect though. Dumao, it's a team kill though, so I think they'll be happy enough with that.
30 seconds, they can go elsewhere. Molotov and smoke is out. Lux gonna wait for Lado to shoot before swinging.
Oh my god, they're not looking at him now. He can actually catch this. Goes out to the open. There's an instant trade from Davideus, but Lato at Newbot's not gonna check him. Oh, he misses it. Oh, Lato, that is lackluster. Bomb plant put down and round confirmed.
Yeah, that would have been great. Getting that kill, and you could have bought some time playing, forced them to chase you down in an awkward fight. Maybe you can win another one, but in the meanwhile, during that exchange, so 2 defenders at the A bomb site. It's Lado inside the bomb site. It's Lux over in pit. And all 5 players here from paiN.
All right, Lato, Lux to step up to try and close this map out for Legacy. Here comes paiN Gaming, breaking down the door. It's Lato gone, Lux from the pit. Strikes on the snow, gets back into the cover, shrouds himself in the smoke. And a grenade to clear that smoke away. And he'll actually headbutt it, and they get wallbanged by NQZ. Quite the combo to break down Lux and the save call already made for Legacy.
paiN's doing a very similar thing to Legacy on this T side, and I mean it's kind of towards the other bomb site where Legacy was able to crack into the B bomb site so efficiently. paiN has had no issues behind snow mostly to just march in towards the halls, get a double kill, and essentially make Legacy save right out of the gate. Once again, they just rinse the bomb site, and a 7th round now found for paiN as they extend this opening map of the series.
DGT on the hunt as well, trying to take everything away. It would be devastating to lose the AWP and M4 here. Not exactly the best weapons, though. You know, you've got a little USP and a 5-7 out towards CT, but utility can make this messy. If Dumao can do his job effectively, and out from the fountain, it's damage being done. Low HP, Dumao's got the double. Dumao and Lato delivering here on the B bomb site, and this might be enough to just round it up for Legacy. It's got to be Snow and NQZ to try and save the day. Snow slipped through the smoke, but he's been spotted, he's been tagged, and they know exactly where he is. Sadzin misses the shot. Will that cost him?
Very well could. Remember, it's still only Dumao with an M4. The other 2 are just pistols, so Dumao still has a huge role to play.
They've been given a golden opportunity, but Sadzin unable to take it. A Dumao boost is a wonderful idea. 35 seconds. They construct the boost. They elevate Dumao. He peeks towards CT, sees the light, seizes the chance, and now it's all down to NQZ. A 1v3 getting flanked out in Banana right now. There's the 5-7. It's Nissim to close it out. Legacy with a 13-7 win on Inferno. And what a heartbreaking round to lose it on for paiN.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
Ooh, Lux has spotted one. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, he got a second. There's no way he should have got away with that.
Who needs Lado and Dumao? You got Lux.
That's what I'm saying. He has such great Dust 2 performances, Lux. If he can get going as well, he's another factor for Legacy that just strengthens their case on this map. Oh, 2-man advantage immediately, and whatever plan paiN had, well, you've got to go to plan B or C at this point, because a minute left on the clock. They've just been punched in the face as soon as the round started. Now Sadzin's turn out from Goose. Oh my god, no one from Legacy's missing right now.
And Dumao has a great turn as well. That's lovely. Everyone's getting a chance at it.
Yeah, screw your idea, paiN. Doesn't matter. You just ain't allowed to play. All 5 players go down without a kill returned, and it's Legacy finding the pistol to kick off Dust 2. Oh.
Tag on the Lux.
Lado's turn up in the lower tunnel. Don't want to be taking any casualties here, Legacy. You're losing a lot of damage. And luckily, Lato is going to recover it with Lux's flash and the utility to boot.
And that's beautiful teamwork. That flashbang probably saves his life, at least saves it from being traded. I mean, only for so long. There's only so much Lux can do, you know?
Exactly. It's
not
on
a
you at a
miracle
certain
worker.
point. Yeah. Well, BiggerZera are able to get 1 kill here for paiN Gaming. Let's see if they can get anything else. Because of that initial damage done, Lux is on 29 HP.
Well,
Sadzin's got a USP and he's on 46 health.
And here's the gap, because Lux with low HP had to go out towards long, and Sadzin is now going to have to challenge and hold towards short with the USP. So if Davidea starts creeping out, he's going to have a good angle. And with low HP coming back to the corner to cross back into the A bomb site, you don't really have the... I mean, you can't even take a body shot from the Deagle.
Lux positioning himself very well. He has a lot of cover, forcing them to hit the headshot. Should have a chance to get the body shots off, and he does hit the headshot. Davideus. Uh-oh, Sadzin now feeling the brunt of the damage from the earlier stages in the round. It's on to Dumao and Nissim to try and recover this, and oh, they've gone down to BiggerZera. A round that had a scout purchased into it.
Why aren't you waiting? With all the great teamwork that we've seen, why are we not just kind of waiting on short? You have two teams. Sadzin's coming back from long. He's communicated that. Two going to stick around over in middle.
Quick burst out long here from paiN Gaming. Davideus.
Late pinch in towards Halls.
Yeah, Lato. And, he got the dink down to 1 HP, 1 digit. Cleared out by Nissim.
There's your non-standard opening, and obviously an AK-47 to recover as well, but I think they're going to ignore it and try and hustle over to the bomb site because they need to get here quick. Davideus about to cross over. Gap in the smoke, and a pre-fire off the flashbang. Lovely work.
Yeah, paiN Gaming now with the advantage. Staying committed towards this A bomb site. Some utility going forward. Lux trying to assist Sadzin. He's elevated on top of the box. Can the rifle, with the help of the fire, get a kill on towards the side? The answer is no. Oh my goodness, Sadzin with a jumping kill. Nissim also finding one on the rifle.
Yeah, but they got to take some time. They got to reposition on the map. They know both spots, so both of them gonna wrap around. One gonna go up short. That is Nissim with the 2 HP. Sadzin headed towards long.
The scout
not
is
planted yet. Yeah, so they're timing this.
The scout's also effectively an AWP here for NQZ, and BiggerZera, oh my god, has gone down 1 HP on Sadzin, 2 HP on Nissim. But as I mentioned, that scout is basically an AWP at this point for NQZ. Both players extremely low, but he's 17 HP.
Yeah, but the worst weapon, if you want to just clean up a low HP player, you'd love to have even just an SMG at this point. So slides out, wants to get aggressive, doesn't want to stick inside the bomb site.
Oh, nails the headshot. Now he's down to the 1v1, trying to figure out where Sadzin is.
No kit.
Sadzin's got to move. He'll give up his position. NQZ favored to win this now. The position is strong. The 1 HP. And there's the headshot.
Damn.
NQZ stays composed and silences 2 in the clutch.
So calm and collected. Great composure. They block the cross smoke, so they don't really feel nervous about having to use utility to break it open and get information. In fact, coming back to a clear of mid. But equally, paiN is coming back now, so this is dangerous. This can end up being a trap. Good first kill, and it's quick. So now they can sink away and disappear. But there's one more. BiggerZera coming in for a follow-up lurk.
Sadzin burning. He's going to have to drop on down and actually gets caught in his retreat downwards. DGT.
BiggerZera getting closer.
Yeah, BiggerZera around the backside. Mac-10 at the ready. Dumao out at Gandalf. It's going to be a head. Oh, shot taken eventually by BiggerZera. Took a while to line it up. No reaction coming through. Lux took a while to get that one as well. Spun around and nearly capitalized on his opportunity in the long player, but NQZ continuing to fry here for his squad, and Snow to topple Nissim. A 4-1 lead for paiN Gaming, getting into the bomb site. A little bit more long focus from paiN in the last round instead of cap.
And very little like defense over. Like in this round, we see him take short, which was so impressive against bait, who was playing a lot of aggressive short defenses. Legacy not given those same looks, so Snow hasn't had much to be involved in to start these rounds.
Yeah, don't have the resources here. Gotta hope that Dumao can do some of this. 5-7, and he absolutely will. Dumao, double kill. Now they're gonna start pushing through the tunnels. Will they be able to catch him? Will they be able to catch this player, BiggerZera? The bomb nearly getting taken out in the lower tunnels by that Lato push around longside. This has suddenly become a very, very difficult round for paiN Gaming. One that could easily slip out of their hands. They're going to be coming out of the tunnels. Dumao's got another on the 5-7 somehow. And Sadzin just keeps his head tucked down. It's Nissim on the 5-7. And then Legacy just kept charging in. Dumao, how has he gone away with so much impact on the pistol?
Throws a mid to B smoke from that position to set up his teammates. BiggerZera and Snow starting to push in, and here comes the split.
Oh, this is a quick split, but 3 players waiting inside of the P bomb side. It's going to be hard to split open Nissim. Lato goes down at the window, though. That thins out the defense quite a bit. And Nissim getting caught, so is Dumao again required. Can he go huge? He will get a double, and that keeps his team in this fight. paiN Gaming into the post plant, and the retake being set up.
Defense feels like it's not even close to strong enough for 3 defenders in that position inside the B bomb site and with the opening kill. Great work done by Snow to take out the window player. Molotov in towards car, but smoke is still up. That was thrown by Legacy, so
Lux
it's
is
gonna
through. Lux is run through, but Davide is in a position that Lux is just not ready for, and NQZ with a no-scope to the chest.
Was that a team flash that blinds Lux? That might have been an improvised play, and you say flash over for me, and you just don't really know where the flash is going. Maybe that part wasn't communicated, but Lux, I think, eats his teammate's flash.
And Legacy, he had paiN right at the breaking point there.
Yeah, but because you won a 5-7 round and picked up some AK-47s, you've got another strong buy here. So everything you could possibly want if you're Legacy to try and get that one back. Oh, what a great shot. Break of the smoke. Dumao was just creeping out the cross.
Yeah, it's Snow showing what he can do, even with the AWP when he gets that long spawn. His closest help is Sadzin. He's got the AWP out long side here. Here comes the catwalk execution, though. That'll negate the issue of the AWP. Oh, good break. But, I mean, a little bit too early. Doesn't detect him. Oh, Lux, this is risky. Going forward, going into the fight. Just about gets himself in position. Ready to fight on for a double kill. Davideus continues to sweep away at this defense, but it's a 3v3, 40 seconds left, and Sadzin is paranoid about the long flight, but comes back and gets destroyed anyway by Davideus. DGT in the open, Lato with an important kill, and that grenade goes up into the bomb site, but it's not going to be all that effective.
Yeah, a little bit of cute from DGT, kind of stepping up and trying to use that smoke as a one-way, completely punished for it. Lato blocked off now. His teammate's gone up catwalk. That's going to be Nissim. Bomb chucked up into the site for the plant. 18 seconds on the clock as that goes down. And Lato looks like he's going to be content to wait out this smoke. NQZ hears the footsteps and knows it.
Yeah, he knows he's in that. Got him trapped behind that smoke. It'll start to fade away soon. There it is. Here's the fight. NQZ so primed, so ready. And another post plant goes the way of paiN.
If paiN continue on this kind of a trajectory and bring us there.
Okay, Bigger Zera, a little bit spotted. Sadzin strikes for the opener. Reaction from paiN Gaming is to accelerate up through short.
I think they're gonna fall back into a mid to B split. Flashbang's gonna allow Davideus to execute. A whole shot into that smoke by Lux to find one. So now a 2-man advantage.
Snow down into a CT, an important frag from NQZ, and right back into the round again are paiN. Dumao, short play, that's the bomb. An important kill to find. Can Snow win another fight? Yes, he can. Takes a lot of damage, down to 33 HP as we hit 30 seconds on the clock. Lato racing back, catching DGT, and actually had enough bullets to deal with Snow as well.
Yeah, a little bit brawly in that round. Got awkward. Good push from Dumao to stop the bomb plant, and that made paiN really have to get flushed out of their positions to try and recover.
Just behind that smoke. And speaking of smokes, there's one for the CT cross.
Yeah, unfortunately, that smoke thrown to the mid double doors. DGT was already out, so he sees that it's clear and actually takes advantage to just step in front of it. They're going to boost up to pick towards the... Oh, this is dangerous. Easy shot. Lovely boost.
I love that play. NQZ to grab the opening move with a little bit of ingenuity. 35 seconds left on the round. Sadzin, can he strike with his AWP? He absolutely will. Dumao tapping away from Carr, a second headshot, and that breaks apart paiN's walk in towards this A-bomb site. Davideus had his chance. He actually managed one after that labored spray. And NQZ is just not going to do much in this round. He retreats to save the AWP, but even that mercy is unlikely to be given, but he earns it with a shot on Lato.
Now be careful, money isn't good for Legacy. They can't actually afford to take this AWP down. That one kill is going to seal it. paiN will have an AWP in the final round of the half. And I think Legacy, a couple players, they should be mostly fine. Lato's hurt, but he can get a drop. They should be fine for a full buy as well.
Don't let him go through the doors. Yeah, just let him go.
He's fine. He just wants to make sure there's no one else on cat. He's like, guys, it's Big Uzera. He has a deagle. He's going to be out mid.
Oh my gosh, he's still letting it go down, and now they know it's a long play. Dumao, he's just waiting. Out from Blue Bin. It's a kill on the rifle. Nissim did take that kill eventually on Big Uzera. Now we've got Lux at car. 50 seconds. Good angle. Should be at least one here for him. But a boost again. Run boost over the top. Bursts at the head of Snow. DGT with a response. But it's Nissim with a big round here. Proactive through the tunnels. Comes back to finish on the A-bomb site.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
And then the short take with that Xbox smoke. Sadzin's going to be running up.
Even missed the Molotov that helps protect him from a peek, but nobody home for paiN to actually challenge for anything. And it's very noisy up on short, making tons of footsteps, making sure that paiN know they're coming here.
Well, Davideus retreating further and further back. A flash forcing him around the corner. At least no casualties yet in the round as Legacy race up long. It's Nissim's opener, continuing his fragging from the last round of the first half straight into the start of the second. It looks like 2 pistols back to back here on Dust 2 for Legacy.
That's such a sick round. The short players just bullied paiN. Like come fight us catwalk. We'd love it. And paiN wanted nothing of it and backed away from every single chance and was playing passive from the start, but then your attention turns, you let them out long, and then you've got nowhere to play. That's actually well constructed and puts paiN in just terrible positions to fight.
Well, now that 3-round sort of string that they got at the end of the first half becomes a lot more impactful when you start the second with a pistol round victory. If you are able to win this second round, unlike the first half, you can get off to a pretty good lead here, Legacy.
That's what kind of sucks for Legacy, although it doesn't really matter for them in the moment, as you've won both pistol rounds, but you don't really get the effect of the first pistol round you won because you didn't convert. So would have been great to have that in this map that can close out the series and bring you into the semifinals.
Catwalk execute, deploy for Legacy. Should be favored to comfortably take the bomb site. Davide is blinded. Again, blinded. Again, blinded. It's just flash after flash landing in his face. He goes up into the fight. They haven't taken the site, though. They haven't taken control. And in fact, NQC's got a kill, and the rotation has arrived. It can get messy here. It can get very messy, Jason.
It's already messy. They're trying to clean things up as we speak. I don't know if they'll be able to.
Oh, my God.
They almost want to back away. They have time. They have time to pause, though, and just be patient.
Oh, not again, Legacy. Not again. Dumao trying to get the plant. He's going to secure it, so now it comes to a retake for paiN Gaming, but Snow has taken Lato. It's Dumao still committed to the bomb site. Nissim saving the day again. He's got that read on the flank, but he's still looking towards the ramp. He's trying to bait out the peak now for Bigazera, but the timing, will Bigazera go at the right time? The tag, the shot lands. Now Nissim is going to be looking solely on Bigazera, but the grenade comes in. Now it's the AK. Time is ticking on that fuse, and Dumao keeps his head down. Keeps himself hidden in the bomb site. Bugazera on the hunt, and Dumao will cast him aside. A 4K as Dumao delivers them that second round to you in the second half.
So Catwalk's going to be open for the attack afterwards for Legacy.
I see DGT looking over to the
Here
screen.
Comes Flash Peek coming in.
We got the swing out with the flash coming up, but DGT just cast aside, opening for Legacy, continuing the push over. NQZ, oh, he's missed too many shots, goes for the re-peek, and that's the site falling favorably into the hands of Legacy. At least one kill from Biguzera, but it doesn't really change the game, especially when Dumao just drops in on him, and the MAC-10 is effective.
Yeah, still chewing up those players without head armor for sure. Out towards long, Davideus just waiting, and I mean, he was hoping he would have some impact late in the round if his teammates could do any damage to this attack, but when that doesn't come, he just has to sit here and wait. Now hitting tab, Legacy's going to realize the long player's still alive. We've never been up towards pit. Lato looking to flush him out of his hidey hole. Sadzin and Dumao coming down to help out. Good kill from Davideus, but can he get another? Op will be recovered when the bomb blows it towards Dumao's position. He's going to try and catch it out of the air. Surely.
Gotta show some life right now, and they're going to push into the tunnels with 2.
It's being watched, though.
It is, but Nissim gets his gun out in time, moves behind the cover. If he goes too far in the open, NQC actually hits the shot, but Nissim still able to stand, and he's got the information.
Yeah, how is he alive? Took some
don't know.
M4 bullets, an op shot through the wall, down very, very low, but still being alive is brutal. The secondary op gets a tag. They've got him pinned down. Molotov is there, sneaking
No
in
way,
his Nissim. He went aggressive. They never expected it, and now he's caused chaos.
Dude, how has Nissim got away with that? Not only how is he alive, but how has he just walked into B and got a kill? Lato, with a chaos created, is able to get himself a follow-up, this time on DGT, and they know Snow is alone inside of the B bomb site. Snow's got to go massive, and Lux goes so far ahead of his teammates. He runs in alone. The tag's there as well. Snow's got another one, and Snow is saving paiN right now. Lato gets a kill towards Biguzera, who's trying to come and help. Davide is spotted. No kill from Lato, and it's Dumao up against Snow for the 1v1. 11 rounds for Legacy. If Dumao can win this, but it's Snow to save the day.
Finally they put an end to the run. It was 8 rounds straight going back to the last 3.
And Legacy look to stabilize. They can bounce back with a response that is swift. They can get back on track immediately. Coming through the mid doors, Dumao makes the solo play forward. He's got Lato racing in behind him. Lato just going up to the B bomb site, but Snow, he's removed Nissim. He's removed that threat. And Legacy have now fallen to 2 players, and this is going to be paiN's.
Yeah, this time they were doing similar kind of moves to create chaos once again and slide into the gaps, but this time paiN handles it all with no issues. They can't win any of those isolated fights.
paiN are back online. DGT making a sound cue. Sadzin not able to capitalize on the opportunity, and Lux has died elsewhere.
Okay, game gets interesting now because Legacy is out of money.
Right.
It's a great opportunity for paiN to tie things up at 10 just when all seemed lost. Such a massive streak for Legacy, and it felt like paiN was never going to get back into the game. Snow provides them with some life.
Try and hold on to this AWP with everything you've got, Sadzin. You know where NQZ is, pinned at the door. Barrel confirms it. Flash coming up. Oh, the damage done, but not enough to drop NQZ, and he's humbled. He'll fall back. He doesn't want to commit to that.
Yeah, but that's enough damage done and enough of a presence to be able to say, I'm going to save this up. Like, you guys aren't taking this out of my hands. Looks like Sadzin, or excuse me, Big Uzera wants something to say about that. Okay.
Boom. Oh, quick scope is close. Ooh, it's a dangerous battle going on right now between the Orpers. Sadzin, don't die after the time, whatever you do. And he won't go for the peak, so he'll hold on to the AWP and at least carries that into the next round here.
Just 3 rounds away from meeting either Liquid or Saw in the next stage of the playoffs.
And this feels like one of the deciding rounds on Dust 2. Dumao sets up to try and deal with the Big Uzera aggression, but Nissim just strolls on in. It's Big Uzera with the opener. Dumao sprinting up through short. He's got it. Dumao to drop DGT. And they're not hitting pause for long. They continue to move up through short, but that grenade is brutal.
Yeah, Beefy softens him up for Davideus, who's going to play in towards
Oh my God, Dumao.
I don't think NQZ ever expected. He just had to pull the trigger in shocking fashion, and the hit is following up.
Yeah, this is now looking rough for Legacy. Down to 3 players, 2 of which are incredibly low. You've still got to get past Davideus. The rotations have arrived. You just ain't winning this one. NQZ and Davideus shutting it all down. Lado caught from the Davideus peak. 11-10. Legacy just seems to have thrown everything out the window and are just trying to brawl.
Davideus and Snow both with 18 kills. Dumao's done so much for Legacy, carried them through stretches, but now you need a second player to be there with him.
Lux running. A lot of stats being heard here for Big Uzera. Silently dropping, not giving away his spot. Davideus, the long flank this early in the round. Lux actually won that fight against Big Uzera, so the round is still on. DGT in a bit of a panic. He's running out of bullets. He's running out of health. Dumao over the top. Davideus on the flank. Again, trying to save them, but Dumao's Deagle ripping through heads. It's Snow and NQZ, a 2v2, and Lux starts rattling bullets off. He got the dink. Can they overrun him? The damage being done, and he sets up Sadzin. 3 HP, 8 HP, low HP players down in spawn. And Sadzin, he could swipe them away. He could tie this game up and give Legacy a chance again. Oh, but it's instantaneous death. Snow with the headshot. The shoot confirmed that we get Nuke. Again, it is Snow stepping up for this paiN squad.
Legacy got to rattle off 2 in a row, but they've had so many strong rounds, so many advantages in different situations, not able to close it out.
Yeah, got to get this one into OT now. There's Lato. Good start. Takes the long spawn. Takes it for a spin, but Big Uzera, the response from short is swift. Here goes, oh my God, Dumao again, just making such risky plays.
Well, they're reading the fact that there's that aggression off, off Cat, right? That they got the pick there, and you say, okay, most of the forces will be not at long, but he was so wrong. And the double op is now chewing Legacy up.
Yeah, this is going to be Nuke. Sadzin and Lato. You can't say Legacy didn't have their opportunities. It's wild to see them go on such a streak, lose 1 round, and then never show up again. Very streaky game of Counter-Strike here on Dust 2. The semi-finals still on the line. DGT ready to drop Lato. Easier said than done, though. Is it still doable, Jason? They've still got a minute left. Just under. Smoke the cross. The smoke will ran out. Severs off the vision of BiggerZera. Snow is going to start coming closer to this A finish as 30 seconds remain. paiN Gaming will know Legacy will attempt to finish on this A bomb site. This one is for the map. Sadzen crosses over to the car. The bomb is mitted to the site. BiggerZera out from the elevator is going to punish Sadzen's off. And there we go. paiN finally close it out at 13-10. Snow is their savior here on Dust 2. And we're going to Nuke to decide who is heading to the semis. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this series ends because both maps have been exciting. Inferno was one-sided but still at its moments. Dust 2 is back and forth and chaotic. So let's see what Nuke has in store for us.
Yeah, paiN going to be starting on the CT side. Upper rush, first kill for NQZ. Traded off and down the vent we go, but can't make it. Lado gets caught, so the bomb is the only one down here. And Nissim will be challenged by DGT. So now Legacy have to slow it down and they have to play the chaos of the scenario rather than hustling in and playing the post plan.
Nissim with the bomb on his back. Oh my! Okay, well, not much you can really do about that. DGT just peeking out from ramp. Dumao at least still fighting upper, but he's separated from his teammates. Sadzen's going to put that bomb down, confirming at a minimum there will be a good force buy in the next round. But what can Sadzen really accomplish on his own?
He has to get one coming into transition, and there was Davideus. That was the one you would have liked to have had. Remember, this bomb isn't going to be easy to defend the defuse, especially with two more players coming in.
Yeah, so now the waves of CT players come. They're going to block him, close the doors. That defuse can be stuck around the opposite side of Silo, just playing with him, keeping those doors open and closed. And Legacy will just have to settle with the fact they got a bomb plant and 2 kills. But that's a huge start here for paiN Gaming. There's 2 of them in play, one in Lux, one in the hands of Dumao. Dumao had a stellar performance in a game that was lost by Legacy. So let's see what he's capable of in a round like this. Nothing. BiggerZera drops both rifles immediately.
Yeah, cheeky little off angle for the first one, and then Dumao distracted as NQZ peppers him as well, and...
no, actually, they haven't...
crouched underneath it. He hasn't spotted it yet.
Now you'll see them. The grenade goes in. But they get on by. Sadzen with the AK up towards the double doors.
Taking their attention for the crossfire. Beautifully done. An easy kill for DGT. You need that frag if you want to bring the bomb back up the vents. And Sadzen, there's 9 seconds. And you either need to plant or you need to die. And he's going to get a kill and the plant. Snow going to have to bomb rush him. He's exposed to control side. Bomb will not go down. They think ramp is completely clear because of this push. I don't know how this detail has been missed by paiN's defense, but this is a nightmare of a moment for it to have happened. For whatever reason, they thought ramp was just going to be completely clear.
Snow winning in the vent. Oh, a double. Snow looks very comfortable until finally taken out by Dumao. BiggerZera. Oh, it's going to be an easy kill for him. Sadzen just running with his knife out. Wasn't ready for BiggerZera to be standing there. 44 seconds, bomb on the ground. A mission recovery now for Legacy with 2 low HP players. BiggerZera finally finished off by Dumao. Can go back to the double doors and pick up that bomb again.
Okay, there's Davideus with another one. It's only Dumao. 1 versus 2. Into the bomb site we go. Gonna plant inside the smoke. NQZ calls it out. Here's the click. So Davideus coming down ramp. NQZ over by the single door. And Dumao's got to win something special to get his team started on Nuke.
Dumao can be the impact player time and time again for Legacy. Trying to figure out what is the best pathway here. They get on that defuse now. Dumao realized it might be too much of a risk to get out to a single door, but he's not even going for it now. They're just going to hold it. They stick it on the first defusal. Davideus gets the shot off as well.
Saw nothing, and now Lux just has, oh lord, he just has so much room. It seems like there's no concept this is possible.
Well, DGT is coming back, but Lux is all the way up on ramp. Like, DGT is about to get spotted and taken out here. The Galil has easily taken that opening kill, and that's opened up the ramp room entirely. Now Legacy can just flow down into B.
Yeah, Lux is doing a great job of controlling these double doors, and now with the Molotov, nobody's going to peek from there. So block off the single door. Snow's going to push right on through. Legacy, the best advantage they've had on this map yet.
Oh, Snow moves out into the open. Dumao continues to frag out here for Legacy. Davideus in the mix. A good double opens up the conversation again. The bomb is not planted. NQZ still around. And with Lato's head no longer attached to the rest of his body, it's a 2v2. And Big Uzera, he's still coming down the ramp room. He's still yet to get involved.
This is terrifying for Legacy. Such an advantage in the round, and the way that it's emphatically ripped away from you. Now you just feel like you can do nothing right. paiN always in the position.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, position, Big Uzera arrives at the perfect time to stop that plant from happening, put a Nissim in a 1v2. He's got to recover this bomb, put it down in the site. Time is ticking on. He doesn't have that luxury to fake a plant here and really try and work this. He fakes it, then he's dead. As he looks into the wall, NQZ peeks out, and look how fired up they are.
I love it. So presence outside established, smoke wall set up. It's making paiN very nervous for the outer yard. 3 players with attention here, but DGT clearing it out and gathering information. Ramp room has already been overrun. Lower bomb site has already been overrun. And all of a sudden, Legacy yet again have a huge advantage in the round. Even with weaker weapons, having this kind of positioning is great.
How do they lose this one, though? Or rather, how to paiN find a way into it. DGT catching out Dumao on the upper bomb site. They gotta start putting the pieces of utility in place. There's the flash. There's the chance. Davideus not taking him, but Big Uzera absolutely will. The cleanups here. And now Lux 1v3. Deagle inside of the site. First kill's good. Time running low as they get ever closer. It's another shot from Lux. Can he pull it off? A luxury with the Deagle, and he shuts it all down. A Legacy finally get one of them.
Pops, and Big Uzera's got a lot of bodies cut. They want to slide through this, it almost seems, but now going to just traverse back towards Secret through into Big Garage. Dumao making a creative play, and too many bullets and too much information past the Lux.
Flying out of the sky. Superman landing with a headshot. NQZ's turn. Dumao ripped away from this attack. Nissim sends himself forward and in tandem in the kill feed with Lato. Davideus must go massive.
These past 2 rounds, paiN is giving a lot of room for Legacy to work with. They're getting a lot of real estate for free. The fact that you're able to creep up that close...
Hold on. 15 seconds, though. The bomb is only coming down Secret now. Snow could be an issue. If he can deny the bomb plant at the right time here, Jason.
Yeah, they have no time to clear anything out. Actually, this is crazy.
There's the plant. There's the door open, and the headshot required.
Shoot his body now. Get him back.
Nissim on the track, on the hunt, finds Davideus. Legacy playing themselves into the first half now.
All right. Well, Lux provided exactly what Snow provided on Dust 2. Lux has given you that very same clutch and moment that re-energizes the team.
Should be an easy round for Legacy to handle, especially getting the opening kill. NQZ trying to give the sound cues drop, then he'll come back up for the peak again. Lux is trying to clear the boost, and then NQZ gets a free one. Had a second crack of the whip there, but ends up just getting blasted away by Nissim.
Molotov will activate their entrance into the ramp room. A good shot on the flank. And this save round has been whittled down. Sadzin wants nothing to do with the ult moving forward, so just throwing it up so nobody can actually take it, recovering the AK-47. Okay, Dumao looking a little sketchy here on Nuke. He was excellent on Dust 2, was good and quiet in the first map, but not needed. A slow start here on Nuke. What?
Snow given a chance for a kill and then eventually taken by Nissim.
Okay, that's a freak scenario, but it gives Big Uzera a chance to go for this clutch. 1 versus 2, and he's got plenty of time.
Creeps up to the control room. Sadzin's gonna look like he was gonna spot him, but he doesn't, not yet anyway. And then eventually peeks up into it. So Big Uzera was always a long shot, but it was an opportunity.
The disparity isn't getting out of control. How many more can they claw together throughout this half? How many gun rounds without a pistol can you put on the board? Right through the ramp Molotov, and DGT's got the first.
And he's just gonna peel away with that as well. Doesn't want to commit himself to any re-peeks. Just maintain that advantage here for paiN. Sadzin throws the bomb down. His job is to try and be the battering ram on this B bomb site. Snow is ready in front of that. Molotov goes up into the peak. He takes damage on board, down to 53. But they could just completely sideswipe him here on the peak. That's the bomb. And Lato wins it.
Tons of damage taken, though, from Lado, and the defense has already arrived. It took him quite some time to feel confident to swing and clear out Snow. Nissim doesn't open the door in time, so Big Uzera shut down by the AWP, and still Lado holding onto the bomb. They're giving time for Dumao to make a play and take all the pressure out of their hands.
NQZ sees the feet.
And the bomb can't join up with him now. Bomb's actually stuck.
Oh, this is rough. The Dumao-Lado combo, but they're severed off from one another. They can't play together. It's gotta be on a mistake, an overextension, a peak perhaps from paiN Gaming to reopen the opportunity for Legacy back into the round.
What does Dumao think? Does he think eventually he's just going to be able to come down and join up? This is, I don't know how they think they're going to be able to join together and actually fight in a 2 versus 3. Op shot missed.
Well, now he goes because he heard the AWP was watching towards double doors. He did have that opportunity, but regardless, it will be paiN back to winning ways.
Yeah, that's a nice recovery. 6-3 now, and well, most of the issues paiN's had. Okay, hold the phone. Fast towards ramp. DGT handles the first one, but it's sloppy.
Not very well, yeah.
Yeah, so he can't convert.
So then Snow waits down on the B-bomb site. Gonna hear them charging on down. Can Snow handle this pressure? Oh, first bullet inaccurate as well, but Snow has the cover. Stabilizes for 1 kill, but Dumao, he got himself to this position very early in the round, and all of a sudden, Legacy, with a conservative approach, have found themselves in a 3v2 with a bomb down.
I was going to say, ooh, okay, smoke in the face, so Dumao doesn't get caught around the edge of the smoke. Big Uzera is going to check. He's going to go for it. He's going to try, and Dumao rips his face off.
Wow.
Now NQZ saves the AWP. I was going to say, the most issues that paiN have had with the Legacy attack has been when they...
Legacy have got a lot of control outside. They've moved down Secret into the lower bomb site already. Snow already in the vent. He's rotated down to try and address this issue, but Lado led to Snow's mouth. And they'll continue to fire their way forward into the lower site. They know where that AWP is. They detect NQZ.
Okay, a little bit of a weird round. Bomb's already in the bomb site, but it is alone, and now they got to find some way to give him some safety, because Lado's like, bro, I'm not playing the bomb. Are you crazy?
There's no safety.
Absolutely crazy, and DGT makes sure it never goes down.
DGT, great rounds here on the lowest site. It's going to be a 2v3, still recoverable. A minute left on the clock here for Legacy as Lux and Dumao try to move into position. Here's one of the kills back. It's Lux. Shadow spotted. He knows DGT's there. He moves forward. Low HP gone. And all of a sudden, David Deus up against Lux. And Lux needs another clutch, this time on the B-bomb side again. That plank goes down. Lux has health. David Deus at 45 HP. A hole in the double doors. They swing wide open. Lux just peeks out, and another clutch to add to Legacy's tally. Lux heading up for a peek. Drops in behind the double doors, back into the site. paiN Gaming going to continue their march into lower. This is very uncomfortable now for Lux. Quite claustrophobic as he has to play from dark. Sadzin's gone. Lux trying to peek out, but NQZ with the P250 is perfect. And that plant now being secured. Nissim, closing down the ground. Another great shot from Nissim. His teammates have now arrived. Nissim gone. It's on DGT and David Deus to try and hold on to the site, and the flank is in. Dumao's getting flanked. DGT, he's missed! And the door's closed in his face. There's no way, surely no.
Smoke wall set up outside. They want to take some attention away from ramp, and Nissim's actually repositioned, which gives a lot of space. Yeah. A new angle that he's fighting from. He sprays down one. Good damage on a David Deus and drops. Descends into the lower bomb site, into safety.
DGT just shows a little bit too much to Lux. He won't mess that one up.
David Deus leading the way with 11 HP means Nissim can double up quite easily when he gets this first kill. Can transfer over very fast.
The right ball again. Nissim. Another multi-kill. That's 3 in the round for him, and it's all on Snow. Down on the lower bomb side, here's the vent steps. Hear them coming towards the double doors. They're also peeking out single. Nothing Snow can do. And Legacy. Clearance. Snow does get detected. Smoke breaks open. Snow spotted at the last second.
It's almost like he read where that smoke break was for which peak it was going to be opening up, and got drawn to it like a moth to flame. Sadzin loves that. No one on the roof for a hot Molotov. They don't even have one available, so it's going to be tough.
Turns from the flash. Now Dumao, 1 kill. really important trade kill coming in from DGT.
Bomb hasn't committed that. Yeah, NQZ, he's waiting for the flanks. He's waiting for Nissim's play. Heard the footsteps coming back. Nissim's going to go down surely, 1 for 1. But you still have Latto that you haven't got past.
Yeah, Latto's still waiting. Sadzin drawing attention towards Heaven. Latto's going to send the nade out, gives away his position. It's 1v1. Sadzin from Heaven secures it for Legacy.
Oh, it means everything to him. Means everything. I'm amazed at the play from Latto, but he's doing it to help out his teammate. Nade, there's no such thing as a top dog at PGL Bucharest because Aurora's looked flat. Tournament is wide open and Legacy looking to string trophies together. Early loss in the round. Snow able to exploit, able to do in this round what he couldn't in the previous.
Sadzin, a missed shot. He could overrun him. Oh, no. This is a round that paiN should not be finding themselves in a comfortable position in, but all of a sudden a 4v3. Can Latto recover the mess? He sees them descending down. They waterfall to their death, drowned out by Latto. And the A-bomb site back under wraps for Legacy.
He just came from Hunt. I don't know if he'll expect Snow.
Yeah, let's see. Latto getting the information. Snow running him down. Quick rotation of a player back up towards Heaven. The reinforcements are arriving. Snow would have to pull off an exceptional ace from this position. And they're not giving him that chance. They're just toying with him. Giving him little looks every now and then, but he's got to work his way around the back and he runs out of bullets. One last hurrah for paiN Gaming. If they lose this, they will be broken in Bucharest. And Dumao kicks it off with a space up Heaven. Latto's head turned away. Not anticipating this as a possibility. Davideus now erupts through. You can see Sadzin now locking in, looking up. He can focus on the main play though. Biggest error going back for a second. Sadzin finally taken away from Heaven, but he's done very well to get a double. That actually keeps Legacy ahead. It's a 3v2, and paiN Gaming in a bit of a panic because now Nissim spotting out Davideus, but he's doing everything for the team.
Yeah, this is lovely from Davideus. Drops down now, changes the position. Now it's been spotted. Both players inside the bomb site. Molotov coming in. Huge to flush him out into the open. It's Lux again. Double kill, and he will not let paiN get a foothold in this map.
They're going to come at Nissim with the AUG. The scope is up. From the back box in the ramp room. Nissim to try and drop the opener. Damage, but no kill. Davideus remains sharp in back-to-back rounds.
Ramp room control, 2 players drop, but Snow, he's loving it. Once again, gonna wrap around towards Heaven. Saw this available in the previous round. Once again, it's open to paiN. When Snow clears out above, oh, Dumao might catch him. Oh, baby, Snow turns. Reads something coming, it's quiet on the map, and that's an immediate headshot. So Legacy might be kept away from the win just yet, kept away from the semifinals a little bit longer.
Lux in towards the lobby. NQZ gone. At least still in this fight for the round. 35 seconds remaining. It is Lux again. Another important shot. Sadzin strikes straight through the head of DGT.
Bombs in lobby.
It's got to be Davideus. It's got to be Big Azera. It's got to be a recovery, but 20 seconds left. It just looks so unlikely. Sadzin goes to the AK. Big Azera hunts him down. Davideus left alone, and Sadzin secures it. Semi-finals for Legacy. Lux leads this team. In January, he was kicked out of the paiN roster. We thought it would be a step back in Lux's career, but he would not let that be his legacy.